Last Wednesday, China successfully launched the inaugural satellites for a broadband constellation in medium Earth orbit. On the evening of May 8th, a Long March 3D rocket took off from the Xichang Satellite Launch Center in southwest China. In a stunning display of technological prowess, the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation has officially announced the successful launch of their latest mission. Breaking their silence, they have finally unveiled the highly anticipated payloads for this groundbreaking endeavor, the Smart Skynet 1 satellites A and B. The satellites were created by CASC's Shanghai Academy of Spaceflight Technology for Shanghai Tsingshen Technology Development Company Limited. In 2018, Tsingshen Tech came into existence. Collaboration with Tsinghua University and the Shanghai government has led to the creation of a remarkable medium Earth orbit broadband satellite constellation. The Smart Skynet 1 satellite is equipped with advanced technology, including a multi-beam, high-speed microwave link, an inter-satellite two-way laser link, and an onboard digital processing and forwarding platform, as reported by SAST. Satellite B comes with a payload for an inter-satellite laser link experiment. During the mission, various activities will be conducted in space to validate the technology of flexible inter-satellite links and satellite-to-ground transmission. Tsingshen Tech has set its sights on launching a total of 8 satellites into MEO orbits spanning 20,000 kilometers. This ambitious endeavor aims to establish a comprehensive global communications constellation. The O3B's MEO constellation is the closest representation of the constellation. The satellites, created by the Shanghai Academy of Spaceflight Technology, a subsidiary of China Aerospace Science and Technology Corps, were built for Tsingshen Technology in Shanghai. This company is focused on creating a space-based broadband internet network by deploying a group of satellites in medium Earth orbit. The recently deployed satellites come with cutting-edge features such as a high-speed microwave link with multiple beams and a laser link that allows communication between satellites. These features are crucial for meeting the network's requirements. In the near future, the satellites will begin trial operations with the goal of establishing a direct data link between China and its research stations in Antarctica. China's inaugural medium Earth orbit communication satellite has taken to the skies. The Smart Skynet, created by Tsinghua University, is a group of 8 MEO communication satellites positioned in an orbit 20,000 kilometers above the Earth's surface. This constellation of satellites provides global communication coverage. According to the Xinhua news agency, it can also be expanded to accommodate different network configurations, such as 2 groups or 4 groups based on specific requirements. With the completion of the constellation, personalized broadband network services with global coverage will become a reality. This will be made possible through a unified 6G network that combines low Earth orbit satellites internet and high Earth orbit satellites internet. Users of all kinds will have access in any scenario and domain. Once the Smart Skynet 101 satellite is launched, it will fulfill the needs of users by providing on-demand access and facilitating the interconnection of internet services and terrestrial cellular services. Once the satellite is in orbit, it will showcase its capabilities through application demonstrations in various scenarios. These demonstrations will include the direct connection of scientific research data between China and Antarctic research stations, as well as the real-time return of data from low Earth orbit satellites. According to Xinhua, this development will establish a strong basis for building a cutting-edge experimental platform for space networking and exploring new applications in the Smart Skynet industry. Once again, another mission of the Long March rocket series took to the skies, marking the 521st flight in this remarkable journey. Imagine the possibilities when we expand this to 16 satellites. We can create 2 groups and even go further by forming 4 groups, resulting in a total of 32 satellites. The potential is truly remarkable. Upon completion, the company asserts that the constellation will offer personalized network services worldwide, leaving no areas without coverage. According to SAST, there is a possibility of integrating Smart Skynet with China's extensive network of low Earth orbit communications constellations, along with communication satellites in geostationary orbit. Access would be granted to users of all types, in any scenario and across all domains. Smart Skynet is being promoted as part of the Shanghai Action Plan to promote commercial aerospace development and create a space information industry highland. China has implemented various initiatives at the municipal and provincial levels to enhance commercial space activities and promote growth and innovation. There are a variety of action plans that encompass satellites, launch vehicles, and the various applications and infrastructure that are associated with them. In Shanghai's Songjiang district, a city is supporting a broadband mega constellation project called G60 Starlink. By the end of this year, the project aims to send a remarkable 108 satellites into orbit, with an ambitious goal of eventually having over 12,000 satellites in space. China's constellation plans now encompass a variety of orbits, supported by significant state backing. Additionally, the country has proposed the idea of creating a comprehensive network for communication, navigation, and remote sensing. China's latest launch on Wednesday marked their 21st successful mission of 2024. Following the successful launch of the Chang'e 9 sample return spacecraft, it now has entered lunar orbit. Additionally, the Long March 6C made its debut earlier this week. China plans to launch approximately 100 times this year. China's space program has made incredible strides in recent decades, transforming from its humble beginnings of launching basic satellites to emerging as a prominent force in space exploration, satellite deployment, and space technology advancement. The China National Space Administration is responsible for overseeing a wide range of space activities in the country. These activities encompass everything from manned space missions to lunar exploration, Mars exploration, satellite launches, and much more. China has made significant advancements in the field of satellite technology with a wide range of satellites designed for communication, Earth observation, navigation, and scientific research. The country has successfully deployed satellites into various orbits, ranging from low Earth orbit and geostationary orbit to the latest edition of medium Earth orbit. Every orbit has its own unique advantages and serves distinct purposes. MEO satellites follow a different path around our planet, cruising at altitudes that fall between those of LEO and GEO satellites. These altitudes can range from approximately 2,000 to 36,000 kilometers above the Earth's surface. MEO satellites are positioned at medium altitudes, striking a perfect balance between coverage area and latency. With their expansive coverage and faster response times, these satellites are able to reach larger areas and provide lower latency than their counterparts. MEO satellites offer worldwide coverage, making them an ideal choice for delivering broadband internet services to remote and underserved areas. MEO broadband satellites are specifically engineered to deliver lightning-fast internet connectivity to users located on the ground. Utilizing cutting-edge communication technologies, they efficiently transmit data at impressive speeds. Within certain MEO satellite constellations, a remarkable feature is the integration of inter-satellite links. This enables seamless and direct communication between the satellites themselves. By implementing this feature, network efficiency can be greatly enhanced while reducing the need for ground stations. MEO satellite constellations are frequently crafted with a focus on redundancy and resilience. Even in the face of satellite failures or issues, the network as a whole remains operational. There is a lack of specific information regarding China's first MEO broadband satellites. However, it is reasonable to anticipate that these satellites would have similar features to those mentioned earlier. It is highly probable that these satellites are a crucial component of China's extensive endeavors to bolster its communication infrastructure in space and broaden the availability of high-speed internet services. China has recently taken a significant step forward in its space-based communication infrastructure by successfully launching its inaugural medium Earth orbit broadband satellites. These satellites have been specifically engineered to bring high-speed internet access to remote and rural areas, effectively closing the gap in digital connectivity within China and potentially extending their services to other countries along the Belt and Road Initiative routes. China's foray into the realm of satellite-based internet services is a clear indication of its determination to establish a strong presence in the fiercely competitive global space race. Notably, companies such as SpaceX's Starlink and OneWeb have already made significant strides in this domain. China's objectives in launching MEO satellites is to provide a strong alternative to current satellite internet services, capitalizing on its progress in space technology and manufacturing capabilities. China's foray into the MEO broadband satellite market is a significant achievement for the country's space program. Through the utilization of cutting-edge satellite technology, China is striving to overcome connectivity obstacles and narrow the digital gap, both domestically and potentially internationally. China's ongoing investment in space exploration and satellite technology promises a future filled with exciting advancements and innovations.